c4, c5, d5, and here white plays the move b5, which is known as the Benko Gambit. In this video, we are going to talk about some of the sidelines for the opening Benko Gambit for the black side. So with that, let us get started. So in the last video, we saw that white starts with d4, black plays knight f6, c4, c5, d5, and here white plays the move b5, which is known as the Benko Gambit, where black sacrifices a pawn. Now white captures c into b5, and here black plays the move a6. Now in the last video, we saw black has played a6 and white captures the pawn on a6 with b into a6. If you have not watched the earlier video, I strongly suggest that you go back, watch the earlier video first so that you can understand what is the main line, because this is the move b into a6 which majority of your opponents are going to play, because it's the main line and it seems obvious that we are capturing a pawn, so it looks obvious. And if they have less experience, they are not very strong players, they will simply take b into a6, and if they do that, how to refute it, how to get the most out of this opening, I've told that in the previous video, so the link is in the description, you can watch it. However, if your opponent is more experienced, what he can do is he can play this move b6. And a lot of players, they are scared when they see this move b6 because they don't know how to react, and that causes them to lose a lot of games. So here, what exactly is white trying to do? So basically, white is giving you a pawn, and if black captures, you see black has already broken an opening principle, that is, he is moving his queen too early in the game. And for that reason, here what black needs to do is he needs to wait and postpone the capturing of the b6 pawn, and that's the reason black plays the move d6 here. So what exactly is black gonna do is he's going to play knight b d7, and at the right moment he will chop off the white pawn with the knight. So white plays knight to c3, black plays knight b to d7, white plays the move e4, and now again black has a choice. Black can take knight into b6. However, as I keep telling, it is more important to develop pieces, and the activity of the pieces is more important than the material. And for that reason, here black doesn't directly capture the b6 pawn, he plays the move b6. So the point is, now white is going to play the move bishop g7 and then capture the pawn on b6 and also castle with the king. So white plays knight to f3, black plays bishop to g7, white plays bishop e2, and now black castles, and after castles, finally black captures the pawn. So what did white do here is he gave up a pawn, like he took a pawn, he took c into b5, he captured a pawn, then he pushed b6, he gave up that pawn, and now basically the material is equal. However, here as you can see, black's pieces are slightly more active than the white's pieces, and because of the semi-open b file, I can see black has more space. So white plays the move a4. Now the idea is to play the move a5 and then get some space. So white doesn't like the fact that black has more space, so he's trying to play a5 and get more space. So here black plays the move a5 and he stops white from taking that space. Knight goes to d2. Now basically black is going to develop his pieces, and white is somehow going to try to play f4, knight c4, bishop e3, and something like this. So black plays the move e3 here. He tries to break the center. Knight c4, and here black simply takes e into d5, e into d5. Now we have this isolated queen's pawn on the d5 square, and finally plays the move bishop a6. So this position, it is merely equal, Basically, whenever you play this particular position, it's the better side who wins the game, and I can say the position is equal. Both sides have equal chances, and may the best player win the game. So that is a sideline from the black side where white plays the move b6, and then when black plays queen into b6, then he can attack the queen. But if you're a smart player and if you have watched this video, you won't take queen into b6. I'll just show you. So here, after this, you won't take queen into b6. You would first play d6, then knight c3, and then nbd7, and after all the preparatory moves, only and only then will capture the b6 pawn. So that's one of the sidelines of the Benko Gambit. Now I will discuss one more sideline in the next video, and till that, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe below. Also click the bell icon and comment in the chat which openings would you like to see next. If I like your answer, if I like a opening which has never been discussed before and it is something that will help the majority people, I would surely make that video on that opening. So stay tuned for the next video. As always, the next video will be uploaded next Tuesday. So till that, keep practicing, and I suggest that you revise these openings multiple times. If you want, you can even watch the videos multiple times so that your opening preparation becomes super strong. So meet you guys in the next video, and till then, bye bye, and keep preparing openings.